Glad to have you with us from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, catching up with Coach Candle before the game, this will be a great test, a separator, the first conference game of the year with two teams that are undefeated. He knows that whoever wins this game will have a leg up in the standings, but more importantly, set the tone for the conference.
Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down. The Sooners will line up to punt it away. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. All kinds of room to the right. Cut. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Intercepted, a first-half turnover. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Makes the grab. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. The offense set for a first down play. It's a draw. Makes it past the marker. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a space. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll try the counter. No, he got loose. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the 1st. Could be an alley. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you.
The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. The give on the counter. There he goes. The 30. The 20. Touchdown Sooners. Just blew his way through a couple of defenders and reached pay dirt. What a game. On the season.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They featured him and
here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now from inside the red zone. Quickly complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's...
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. He'll try to do it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Took just one play, and they got it almost to midfield. First down from the 49. Handoff from the gun. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Fires to the tight end. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pressure coming. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. This offense has been running wild in the first half, but wait, they want more before they go looking for the end zone. And he's in. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Picks up the first down. There's a crease. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown Sooners. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march it down.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. At the 35, he's got room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Oh, what a cut! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wide receiver going in motion. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Fires quickly.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Here's Joyner. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of pay dirt.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game.
And he charges across the line. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Into the end zone, and they will score. Quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position. And
they are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Handoff from the shotgun. Finding some room. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Sooners are flying down the field. They'll run it from the gun. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Sooners back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Sooners come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. And the Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run out of the gun here with Robinson. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Sooners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Avent. And he stopped right there. No gain on the play. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today. And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5. and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Right down the boulevard. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Dallas, Texas, and the Texas State Fair. Played here since 1932, these two programs have defined conferences, won national titles, and no matter what happens, they find their way back to each other. And when these two meet, the whole nation pays attention. For nearly a century, this venue has stood on the grounds of the Texas State Fair. Glad to have you with us from the Cotton Bowl. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Texas Longhorns. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Howie Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Steve Sarkisian before the game. Guys, he told me that his quarterback deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Not only has he taken care of the ball and done a great job through the passing attack, he is devastating in the...
They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL, and we know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of games. People run, you see, they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. They'll get down and put a stop. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Turning it on!
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. This time he wants to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Oh, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. It's Fleming. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Sooners have this offense rolling. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to Joyner. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Flips it out on the screen. Nice move there. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Sooners.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Motion from the wideout. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not... Rides to back and leaves it. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to Joyner. Might have a chance. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. There's always been a lot of flash and sizzle to the Oklahoma offense, but it's built on being tough.
Yeah, and especially the great teams. The great teams that you think about in Oklahoma past, the ones that were in the national championship or in the playoff, those are teams that can run the football, be physical. It all started there.
That's caught. It's Fleming. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. They'll give it to Joyner. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Sooners trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Good right down. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. The officials blow the whistle to stop play, and there is a Longhorn shaken up. And is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Howie Rowe will check in on his condition. They'll go right back to him. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Sooners lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Surging forward on the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And when you call the quarterback sneak, you're thinking, I'm going to fall forward and get at least a yard. But Palmer, that defensive line got in there, and the QB got nothing.
Well, he's got to do a better job with the snap count, too, and try to catch the defense when they're napping. Right there, everybody was set and ready. And one more of those type plays, and this dude's losing his quarterback sneak privileges.
And it's incomplete. They'll start on the ground with Quentin Joyner. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Under fire. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Gets it out quickly. There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Trying to escape and get it himself. He stopped just inches away from the 1st down, but boy, can he buy time and strike fear into the heart of a defense. And the Sooners will try to pick it up on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Joyner. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Makes a catch. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this.
Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. Using his feet. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Joyner. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
On target. Oh, he's got some space. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Calls his own number. Worked his way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down. The Sooners are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Leaves it with the back. Crosses the 30. He's got away. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Spits it out to the back. Intercepted. That is just what this defense needed. And they'll close in on it. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. He'll try to take it back. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Maybe a crease. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Quentin Joyner.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the
breaks into the open. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Sooners with the first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The give from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating a loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be fourth down. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Touchdown! They'll start this drive going to the air. Got a man. It's Fleming. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Running inside. It's Joyner. There's a little room there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Makes it past the marker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Joyner. Knocked down in the backfield. And boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a 1st down. Wants to go right back downfield. Got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And this is a big-time moment for this offense. So who are you going to give the ball? The guy you trust, the guy who's been doing it all game. You know he can deliver. They got so much confidence in this young man, and he's proven why today. Let's see how he finishes.
Here on 2nd and short. Here's a give to Joyner. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. There's some room. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to Joyner. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Here's Quentin one more time. Touchdown Sooners! And they've got the lead in the final minute. The Sooners come down and score one of their own.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive. Looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And it's good, and he pushes the lead to 3. The officials blow the whistle to stop play. There is a Longhorn shaken up. The freshman safety still down on the field as he's being attended to by the medical personnel. Takes this from inside the 5. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. It was the Sooners who put the horns down in Dallas today in the Red River Showdown, and they'll take that golden hat north of the river. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Collins, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.